All right, this is Snake Locker and my good friend Dave. So we're at the 25th anniversary Martial Art Mega Action Martial Art Magazine's event. We bump into each other a lot, and we've been passing each other's path many years here. So it's always great to see you. And I want to find out, I just wanted for my network and people watching my channel, tell me about what you've been up to. Let's start talking about kind of like, your background, just not the martial art, but a lot of the other stuff you've done, and then where you're at, what city, all that stuff, and then let people know what you've been up to since I've seen you last anyway.
Okay, well, around here, basically, I'm known in the martial art world. Obviously, I have a 8th degree black belt in Shorin-ryu, 7th degree black belt in Kinjitsu, 5th degree black belt in Tong Soo Do. I've worked on different things, Kabuto, all kinds. The biggest thing now that people don't know out here is that I do a lot of stunt work for films. I've worked on a ton of different things. If you want to look me up on IMDb, I'm currently working on a local show that hopefully we're going to bring more local people back where I'm at, which is Virginia Beach. So we're trying to get more talent out from the 757 to get known. I feel that a lot of people in different districts and in different places are very talented. They just don't know how to get out there. So if I can help out local people try to get out there, that's what I'm trying to do now. Still doing seminars all over the place. So if people are interested in finding out, just talk to my friend here and he'll get in touch with me and we can definitely work on some more things. Also, as far as the bigger picture, I'm currently trying to put together something that's going to be really big in the state of Virginia. We're going to try to bring more celebrities and more things out to the state of Virginia, like another mega martial arts weekend out there. Hopefully you guys will stay tuned. We'll get back together and we'll tell you a lot more about it.
So for the martial arts that are out there that, let's just say they were doing Taekwondo and that was their life. They know a lot about Taekwondo. They don't know anything about Tang Soo Do. If somebody's really good at Jiu-Jitsu or Kinjitsu or Kendo, they don't really know what your style, how you teach it, and give the audience that is no martial art background, tell them exactly what those words mean and how it translates to how you teach it.
So I like to teach things a little different because a kick is a kick, a punch is a punch. No matter what you're taking, no matter what type of seminars you're going to do or what martial arts you get into, you want to make sure that whatever you do, you believe in, and it's the techniques that go along with it. So we train combatively, so everything is about joint manipulation, quick hand speed, locks, and throwing people, so that way we can do it combatively. I do teach a lot of military units, and so like for instance, the thing that we have in common is we do a lot of knife work. So there's a difference between, as you said, like movie style, which is movie jiu-jitsu, or actual jiu-jitsu. So it's like when you're doing the TV version, it's really wide so that people can see it, and it's not very practical, but it looks good on film. And when we're actually doing it, you want to make sure that it's really tied in, so you're not telegraphing a lot of moves, and it shows off that as well.
And for people out there, a lot of people might be thinking, if they haven't done martial arts before, I hear it a lot. I wish I would have done it when I was a kid. The ones that did it as a kid, they said, I wish I hadn't quit it, or I did it, but I forgot everything.
Sure.
What are the ages you teach? What are the levels you teach?
So that's a really hard one to do because you want to start off young and you want to build kids to where they create good habits in life. If you have teenagers, it helps them steer so that they're not doing any bad things in life and falling down the deep end. But at the same time, if you're an elder person, you're trying to get into it, you want to make sure that you're doing it so that it can start building your own health and make you live a lot longer. There's more to the martial arts than just the fighting aspect.
For sure.
So, and that's what is so difficult when it says, what age bracket do you teach? And to me, if somebody wants to learn, we're going to do it.
Okay. So. And then as far as the weapons, what type of weapons do you teach, other than knife that you talked about?
So I do Kabuto, which is an Okinawan weapon training. So we do the basics weapons like the sais, the nunchucks. We do the kamas, the tonfas, things like that. And then I do Kinjitsu. Kinjitsu is the Japanese art of sword fighting. So we do the traditional draw of the sword, and then we do the combat of the sword. So it's a lot more into it than just the sparring aspect.
And last question, safety. Some people got to work on Monday. They're like, I can't go and do kickboxing and spar because I'll get a black eye. I don't want to hurt my shoulders, my jiu-jitsu, my fingers get hurt when I do rolling around and sparring. How do you teach your people as far as the safety so the kids aren't going to be discouraged and the adults aren't going to go with injuries that take a long time to recover?
So the easy method is that when you're doing it, you want to keep a distance at each other and help each other learn the movements, and then go slow and smooth. They understand the movements, and things go fast as it comes to play. Just like when we're learning how to walk, as a toddler, you see them stumble around and they're barely moving, but as they do more, nowadays, when we're a lot older, we don't think about how to walk, we just do it. So that's the same thing. Don't tighten up your body and don't try to do things really fast to where you're going to injure somebody. Take your time, do it slow, smooth, get it going, and start doing it flowing. And that way it helps out. People learn the techniques and they're not going to injure each other. Now if that's something that they want to do and get into the combat style of like getting into a ring somewhere, they got to understand you're putting yourself into that. So there is chances that you're going to come out with a black eye here and there.
Thank you for your time. Appreciate it. Good seeing you again, man. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.